way past strange. Madam Sage, the woman who could double herself. Have you ever wanted to be in two places at once? A schoolteacher from Russia was able to do just that. She was the ultimate split personality. Her name was Madam Sage. That is all we know her by. Where she came from and where she went is a mystery to this day. But it's not the only question left unanswered. I'm sure, somewhere, you've heard stories about people who could project themselves. Maybe while they were sleeping. Most likely, they weren't aware they were doing it. They certainly couldn't control it. Madam Sage was different. You see, this school teacher could create a double of herself, at will, and both Madam Sages could operate independent of each other. That goes beyond projection. That's just weird. The year was 1845. Madam Sage worked at a girls' school in Livonia, Russia. Things would go on in the classroom that caused the students to talk. At first, a lot of it was dismissed. Kids say a lot of stuff, but adults were starting to take notice. Madam Sage was pretty glib about her special talent. She didn't even try to hide it. As a matter of fact, she flaunted it. She found her gift to be a great aid in maintaining discipline. Madam Sage can turn her back while still keeping an eye on the class. Freaky. For instance, the tricky teacher could sit down at her desk, facing the classroom, when a duplicate of herself was writing on the blackboard. Another case had two students who witnessed Madam Sage sitting indoors at the same time she was picking flowers outside. On another occasion, an adult had a story to tell about Madam Sage. This was actually a friend of the schoolteacher. Madam Sage had been in bed with a cold. The friend was reading to her. Then, she saw another Madam Sage walking around the room. Things like this went on for about 18 months, since Madam Sage started teaching there. The gossip was a bit too much for the school governors to ignore any longer. They wanted to hear what the madam had to say about it. To their surprise, she straight out confessed to it. Not only did she say it was all true, but that she could control it at will. The heads of the school didn't think it was as cool as she did. It was scary. Consequently, she was fired. Before she left, Madam Sage admitted that it wasn't the first time she was fired from a school because of her gift. Where did she go? We don't know. There's a lot of things we don't know about Madam Sage. There is no record of her first name. She was only referred to as Madam Sage. But why Madam? Was she a married woman? Or was she called Madam just because she was a schoolmarm? Back then, it was traditional to call lady school teachers Madam. Or was Madam Sage just an alias? She could have changed her name many times. It would not have been to her benefit to go by the same name with her reputation. At any rate, Madam Sage seems to have disappeared after her school firing. Perhaps, under a new name, she learned to use her double more discreetly. Perhaps the biggest question is, what was Madam Sage? Was she just an ordinary human female with an extraordinary gift? Or was she something else? An alien? A witch? A spirit? Whatever Madam Sage was, it seems like she was more playful than menacing. And certainly way past strange.